Hi, for this video, I would be discussing about fallacies. What are the two general types of fallacies, and later I will be having an activity. I will determine the kinds of fallacies I found on Facebook. Let's go. Fallacies, errors in reasoning. What is a fallacy? Fallacy is a defect in an argument, so there are two general types of fallacies. First is formal fallacies. It forms persuade that the argument is invalid. Second is informal fallacies. The premises fails to support the conclusion. But for today, I would be only focusing on informal fallacies. Did you know that there are a total of 14 informal fallacies? I would be reviewing them one by one so that I can prepare later for the activity. First is appeal to pity, winning an argument by exploiting one's feeling of pity or guilt. Second is appeal to ignorance. Conclusion must be true because there is no evidence against it. Third, equivation, giving a particular word a different meaning each time. Fourth, composition, something is true of the whole from the fact that it is true of some part of the whole. Fifth, division. Something is true of a thing must also be true of all or some of its part. 6. Appeal to people. It uses popularity. 7. Appeal to authority. Using authority as evidence in an argument. 8. Against the person. Linking validity of a premises to a characteristic of a person advocating the premises. 9. Appeal to force. Argument where the threat of the force is given as justification for a conclusion. 10. False cause. Since the event followed this one, the event must have been caused by this one. 11. Does not follow. The conclusion does not follow from the premises. 12. Hasty generalization. Generalization based on insufficient evidence. 13. Red herring. Irrelevant topic is introduced in an argument. And last, 14. Begging the question. Proposition is to be proven is assumed implicitly or explicitly in the premise. Hi, so we're done talking about what is fallacy, what are the two general types of fallacy, and most importantly, what are the informal fallacies. So now let's start with the activity. I've already saved the post from Facebook. Now I'm going to determine what kind of fallacy it is. Let's start. So the first one is, kumanta ako sa bahay. Grabe, ang pangit talaga ng kapatid ko. So, the sentence, grabe, ang pangit talaga ng kapatid ko, does not connect his or her singing in their house. So, this fallacy is, it does not connect. So, second, lahat naman kayo iiwan ako. So, this fallacy is composition because he is generalizing that everyone will leave him. Maybe his heart was broken in the past, that's why he thinks that everyone would leave him. So third one is, it's actually like, don't know if it's funny or so, sige, it will, mag-almusal ka na, mamaya na ako, baby ko, isa, baby ko, mamaya na ako kakain, dalawa, baby ko, tatlo, kakain ako. So obviously this is appeal to force. Why? Because the first person is forcing the other one to eat. Maybe it's their sign of love, like he or she doesn't want her partner to get hungry, something like that. And the fourth one is safeguard and trusted the one entrusted by 9 out of 10. Trust the one entrusted by 9 out of 10 dermatologists. So, this appeal to authority. Why? Because this is because 9 out of 10 dermatologists suggest to buy Safeguard. So the dermatologists are authority because they know better than us because they studied it. And they are encouraging the consumers or the viewers to buy Safeguard. But I think all of the soaps are effective. Like, it's just a saying that to trust this because there are a lot of different soaps that are also like 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 approved, etc. So the last fallacy is in Facebook. I can't save it because it's a video, so let's go to Facebook. This is the video.
Legit! Lasa pa rin blanca, pero mas creamier.
Ang thick and creamy niya na dati, pero...
So obviously this is appeal to people. Why? Because it uses celebrities to endorse the product. Celebrities like Marian Rivera, like Enrique Hill, and other celebrities. Now that we're done talking about what kinds of fallacies are there, and we're also done with the activity, now I'm going to be answering some questions that my philosophy teacher had prepared for us. So first is, what are the common characteristics in my post? So the common characteristics is sometimes Facebook post we see is confusing for the truth. Sometimes we think that everything that is posted on social media is true. Next is advantage and disadvantage. So the advantage of social media is you can get a lot of information, and the disadvantage is you can be easily judged by other people. So the third one is, how can you be a responsible user of social media? To be a responsible user to social media is to really know what you would say. Like the advice, think before you post. Another is not to be gullible and believe everything you see. You have to be smart and search for the truth. And my advice to the so-called keyboard warriors is, before you go ranting on social media, think if it's even worth your time.